And then let's get to our main event of Monday Night Raw, which was a gauntlet match involving Braun Breaker, Penta, LA Knight, Jey Uso, and CM Punk. The winner will face Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship at SummerSlam. So this was a lovely showcase for Braun Breaker, who went out there and he just put on a clinic for 30 plus minutes, because as we talked about last week, in the event that Seth Rollins is going to be out for some time, your best bet is to push Braun Breaker to that next level as a guy that can go. Another success story that we predicted for the main roster. His star's gotten even bigger in the last year or so. People love him. They want to cheer him, even though he's a heel. And he goes out there and he takes out Penta with the spear, LA Knight with the spear, thanks to an assist from Bronson Reed. Then he takes out Jey Uso for the win as well, and then is down to CM Punk. And then Bronson Reed, of course, comes out there to make the assist, only for Jey Uso to come out there to even the odds, and CM Punk ultimately wins the gauntlet by hitting a GTS on Braun Breaker, who eats a rare loss on Monday Night Raw. But Scott, before we get to the end of the show, your thoughts on this gauntlet match?
I'm probably in the minority. I thought it was quite baffling. I didn't think it made any sense. I thought the whole thing was backwards, just completely off. You had Braun Breaker, the heel, this monster heel, run the gauntlet, and every time somebody came out, he looked more and more beat down, like a baby face, like a sympathetic baby face. Like it even got to the point where Jey Uso, the baby face, hit this man with a dive, went back in the ring, and told the people to play his music again in the middle of the match. It started yeeting. Like, I can't be the only one that saw this and was like, what is going on? Are we is Bronson Reed gonna beat down Braun Breaker at the end? Because we're turning a babyface. Because why would I boo Braun Breaker for running through everybody right now? You have LA Knight, who just beat Seth Rollins. He just loses. Like, I don't understand it. And then you have the quote unquote conquering hero, CM Punk, fresh as a daisy, coming out after Braun Breaker has spent 30 minutes in the ring. This was the most backward booking of a gauntlet match I've ever seen. Why wouldn't you have LA Knight do that? Why wouldn't you have LA Knight go on the... Braun doesn't need it. People believe Braun is like that anyway. If you had LA Knight go on that same run, you started with Jey Uso, first of all, because if you're going to do the run it back and then you lose, what? So you LA Knight Jey Uso is the first match. LA Knight wins. Then we go LA Knight Penta. LA Knight beats Penta. Then you go Braun Breaker. LA Knight's already been through two, and you can choose either way. You can have Braun beat him because he's already beat two people, so he's got that excuse there. Or you can have LA Knight beat Braun Breaker too, and now we continue that feud. He done picked up 3 wins in this gauntlet. You've built up a sympathetic baby. This is how Kofi Mania started, people. Like, this is how this started. Do we not forget the gauntlet match that Seth Rollins had where he beat John Cena and Roman Reigns back-to-back, wrestling over an hour? Like, this is how this stuff works. You don't have to win the gauntlet, but to get over a baby face, you have them do what Braun Breaker did. This was so backwards, it made absolutely no sense. If CM Punk were to beat LA Knight, that's a whole different, like, the more I talk about it, the less I like it. And it's so disappointing because the match was really good. Everything about it was really good in ring. It just made no sense.
Logically speaking, you are absolutely correct. two things can be true. The work in the match was great,
Mm-hmm.
but logically speaking, we had Braun Breaker be the Iron Man for over half an hour, surviving opponents. And yes, Bronson Reed helped a couple of times, but he still wrestled for over half an hour, and he was getting over with the people as a heel, even though they want to cheer for him. Conquering, doing the spots to get cheered. You do your pop up Breakensteiner, and you want to get the pop for that, and you hit a spear in midair, and that's how you get your dub. Logically speaking, it was dumb because once again, we're sacrificing Penta. He lost again. That bothers me because we're trying to elevate him. He's eating losses. LA Knight, as Scott said, he just beat Seth Rollins 2 days ago on Saturday night's main event, and then he loses here. Then we have Jey Uso, who just lost the championship to Gunther, and then he loses. The encore presentation mid-match was crazy. Like he said, run my music back as we go to commercial. That was actually wild.
You know what? You know what? You know what? He is going in the same boat as Penta, Edge, Rhea Ripley, Jeff Hardy, all those people who gotta do their dance and on the way to the ring instead of saving their people. This man did a run it back, play my music, let's have a yeet off in the middle of a gauntlet for a world title shot at SummerSlam and then lost.
And
Yeah.
lost.
You that is Shaqtin a fool. that is, you are going in the Hall of Fame with Edge and all them and Penta and all them.
You're going to call it the Aura Farming Hall of Fame. That is where you are right now. And for Shaqtin a fool, he took spots 1 through 4. Like you won every spot there is to win in that poll, because that was actually crazy to do that and then still lose. You still lost. Then you came back out to help CM Punk. Then you proceeded to get your ass whooped again. So you got 3 ass whoopings in the same show in the span of 20 minutes. This actually happened. Now, Scott, we also have another nominee for
God.
Aura Farming, because on SmackDown on Friday, Jacob Fatu let his cousin Big Jim get beat up thoroughly get his ass beat by Solo's crew. And then after the ass whooping, here you come.
He did wait until Solo gave him the spike and then like laughed at him before his music even hit or anything.
I was like, what?